In this video, we will be looking at Fabiano Caruana's black openings. But firstly, who is he? Caruana qualified as the challenger of the World Championship match. He lost to Magnus Carlsen back in London in November 2018. World number 2, he is 27 at the moment. He is from America and currently with a classical rating of 28.42. Let's check out his black openings. Let's go to the Chess24 database. Here we can see there are 7,040,926 games. Let's filter out Caruana. He's played 2,523 games. Let's filter out his black games, 1,256. Let's filter out the result. 411 black victories. And to make this video relevant, let's filter it out just considering the games he played last year, 2019 up till present day. 57 wins, and one more filter, we will go for opponents rated above 2,700. 27 victories. So here we begin. First up, I want to look at his victories against E4. 10 victories against E4, and let's consider these games. The bottom games against Hare-Krishna. This was during the Champion Showdown in St. Louis. Rapid and Blitz games. The one against Grishuk was part of the Norway Armageddon. The most important one, which was a classical game, was on July the 1st, MVL lost to Caruana. And on August 14th, this was the Sinkfield Rapid and Blitz. And the top one, January 6th of this year, this was the online match, part of the Pro League tournament on chess.com. So the most important game is his one against MVL. Now let's look at his victories against D4. 12 games. Once again, playing against Hare-Krishna, part of the Champion Showdown. July 27th up till August 1st. All matches in the Paris Rapid and Blitz. And in November against Le Quang, this was Pro League chess.com. So overall, in his 12 victories with black against D4, none of them were in any important classical match. So I will not look at any of these games. Let's see his best victory against C4. 3 games last year, beating Aronian and Hare-Krishna twice. Caruana beat Levon back in Norway chess. Let's see his victories against one knight f3. Fabiano beat Richard Rapport back in August. This was the Sinkfield Rapid and Blitz. And he also beat Artemiev this year back in January, Tartar Steel. Let's check out his victory against MVL. E4, E5, knight f3, knight c6. Back in 2018, Caruana was defending the Petrov very often, up to and including his World Championship match against Magnus Carlsen back in London in November 2018. But after the match, he switched to playing Sicilian, the same one that Magnus used against him. Knight f3, knight c6. Bishop b5, Spanish and a6. Bishop a4, knight f6, castle, bishop c5. The Spanish Archangel variation. c3, b5, bishop b3, d6. a4, bishop b7, and d3. In this position, Caruana thinks bishop g5 is such a big deal, he takes a move out and plays h6. Take on b5, the rooks come off, and knight h4. Coming into f5. Knight f5 is such a big deal, Caruana plays bishop c8. If the knight does come in, it's okay to just take it, as we will see later on in the game. Another option was to play knight e7. If white does not act in the next move, then g5 will kick the knight away and then we can castle. Bishop c8 played by Caruana. Knight a3, attacking the b5 pawn. Queen b8 is possible, or queen b7, just defending it, but bishop g4 played. You can't go f3 because it's pinned. So queen c2 and queen b8. King h1, MVL wants to play f4. Start getting a kingside attack, which looks like he is ready to do because there is a bishop on b3 eyeing the pawn on f7. g5, forcing an issue. The knight on h4 needs to move. Now MVL plays knight f5. But this knight is so dangerous, so he takes it off. And if we look at this position, king h1 now looks pointless, because moving the f-pawn does not achieve anything good for white. The bishop on c5 is so powerful, it would be nice for MVL to trade it off. In the next move or so, I would definitely consider playing bishop e3. Castle, black has the chance to play king g7 to protect the h6 pawn. Queen d1, planning knight c2 or even bishop c2. And maybe if white gets his chance, this knight can reroute to c2 and then play d4. MVL still debating about whether to put this bishop on e3 to trade it off. A decision he regrets later on. Knight a5 and bishop takes f7 check. A big decision. MVL is saying the bishop on b3 is not effective. Why not trade it for a more useful minor piece after rook takes b4? Caruana prefers to keep the knight, so he takes on b4 and retreats to c6 because it has the potential to become even more powerful. The knight can go to d4, attacking the f5 pawn. Black can open up in the center. I think black is slowly taking over. Knight c2, queen c8, forcing white to play g4, weakening the white king. So queen c8 is a very clever move because it does weaken the king on this diagonal. Caruana now switches with queen a8, f3 and queen a2, d4. Rook e7, take, queen d3 and now e4. If white's bishop is on b2, then this push would be bad. But it will not get to b2 in this game. Queen c3, the queen on a2 is doing a great job. It can come back to c4 to be even more useful. Knight e5, f4 and now knight d5. The knights look spectacular, dancing around in the middle of the board, controlling so many useful squares. Queen h3. Even though MVL put the queen here, attacking h6, he has no time to take it. Knight f3 played. Black's queen on a2 now threatens the knight on c2. So MVL moves it with knight e1. Notice queen h6, he doesn't have time because the knight on c2 is hanging and the knight on f3 is defending the g5 pawn. Knight e1, trading the very dangerous knight on f3. Caruana takes and then pushes with e3. This bishop on c1, it's just sad, it just doesn't move. F takes g5, what if queen takes h6? Then queen f2. Queen takes g5 check, rook g7 and all squares covered. Because queen d8 check, king h7. If we go back to here, look at the green arrows. Queen on f2 covers h4, the king can escape to h7. Check, king, rook g1 and e2. Threatening queen takes g1 check, or even queen f3 with e1 equals queen. Black is completely winning. Back to the game, f takes g5, h takes g5, queen g2, offering a trade, but there's no point. Just keep the queens on with queen c4. A check on the g2 e4 diagonal will be devastating. Knight f4 is also coming. Queen f3, rook e4. Not really attacking the pawn on g4, it's just trying to get this queen off this diagonal. h3, rook f4, queen g3, and even better, rook f1 check, finishing it off. MVL resigned here because after take, queen takes f1 check, the bishop is hanging, and if queen g1, e2 should do it. Bishop d2, take your pick, maybe knight e3, knight f4. Let's finish it off. Knight e3 looks cool. Because you can't play queen takes knight, you can't play bishop, because you can just get a queen. A nice victory by Caruana over MVL. If you enjoyed this video, then why not like it and subscribe to the channel at the same time. check out one video here and another video over here. Thank you so much for watching.